Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here. For those of you that are new, welcome. You may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other card readings posted for you guys there as well. I'd also like to let you guys know, for those of you that are not aware, I do have channel memberships available now on both channels. So if you're wanting to join the channel to get additional content, there are 2 tiers that are available for each channel. The ones that have access to the extra videos that I create is going to be the second tier, okay, for both of the channels. The first tiers for each of the channels are revolving around badges next to your name, okay, when you make comments and stuff like that. Anywhere on this channel or the other channel, you have like a little badge next to your name that lets all the other subscribers know that you are a channel member. Okay, so you have that little badge that's there that's next to your name. And then there's also, you know, priority reply to comments, and then polls that we might have in the future regarding video content and stuff like that. And then the second tiers that are available for each of the channels is where you get all of the perks from the first tier, as well as the extra videos. Okay, so if you're wanting to join the channel to have access to the extra content that I do have for channel members, then you would join the second tier, okay? And they're both different for each of the channels. So you can just kind of see what fits your budget, what the options are, okay? And see what the perks are for each of the tiers that are available, okay? I will also, for those of you that are having difficulty finding out how to join the channel, if you're not seeing the join button right next to where it says subscribed when you go to the channels page, I am also putting a link for you guys that is pinned in the comments and also in the description box, so that you guys can click that link and it'll take you directly to a pop-up that'll help you to join the channel if that's what you're wanting to do. Okay? All right, so our pick card today is how can you improve your situation? Okay, so I want you guys to be able to use this guidance, advice from spirit for whatever you are trying to improve right now in your life. It could really be about anything, a relationship, your job, your spiritual path. Okay, we're just going to kind of leave it open for whatever messages come through for each of the piles or each of the groups. If you do feel like the pile or the group that you choose doesn't really quite resonate for what your situation is, you're more than welcome to choose a different pile or a different group, okay? So how can you improve your situation? I'm feeling like I might even ask Spirit, what is your situation? Okay, just to kind of get that extra bit of clarity. So we'll probably look at that first. We'll ask Spirit, what is your situation? And then we'll go in and ask, how can you improve it? Okay, that will also be an extra layer of clarification to help you to know whether or not you have chosen the right pile for whatever your situation is. So yeah, if it kind of fits, if it fits for you along the lines of what energy is coming through, then you can, you know, listen to that advice or guidance that comes through for you. But always trust your own intuition, okay? Because keep in mind that these are general readings, okay, that we're doing here on YouTube. So how can you improve your situation? For pile number 1, we have this brown Jasper heart. For pile 2, here in the center, we have a Mahogany Obsidian. And then for pile number 3, we have a Goldstone heart. Okay, I am going to be adding in one of these cards to help you with choosing your group today. So let's see, let's pull something for pile number 1. How can you improve your situation, group 1? How can you improve your situation? Okay, so we have 2 for yours. I think I'm just, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens with group 2 with the Mahogany Obsidian. So how can pile 2 improve their situation? Okay. And then pile number 3 with the Goldstone. How can pile number 3 improve their situation? How can pile 3 or group 3 improve? Okay. So I think I'm just going to stick with that, okay? So pile 1, you have the brown Jasper heart, okay? And then your 2 cards we have is the caterpillar with opportunity, number 4, and then also number 40, which also reduces to 4. Okay, so we have mindful and groupthink here. And that is with your little brown Jasper. So that's going to be for pile 1. Pile 2, we have Eyes of the Eagle, card number 18. It says rising above the fray, and that is with the Mahogany Obsidian. For pile number 2. Okay. And then pile number 3, we have card number 26. It says gathering around the power of community. And that is with the Goldstone. Okay, that's going to be for group 3, pile 3. Okay, so again, pile 1, you've got 2 cards here. Okay, we're going to put that. They're both reduced to a number 4. Pile number 2, you have Eyes of the Eagle, number 18 with the Mahogany Obsidian. And then pile number 3, you have Gathering Around the Power of Community with the Goldstone. Okay, pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, the artwork, could be numbers. Okay, whatever resonates for you the most. How can you improve your situation? So again, we're going to look at what is it and then how can you improve it. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with these 2 cards and the brown Jasper here, we've got mindful with groupthink and then the caterpillar with opportunity. So I think we're going to first start off, like I said, we're going to ask Spirit here, what is your situation? Okay, and then we'll see how this advice is coming in for you. So we're going to first ask with the tarot, what is your situation? Because we want to find out today how we can improve your situation, but I think it might be helpful if I see what the situation is so I know how to give you these messages here, okay? So pile 1, what is pile number 1's situation, Spirit? What is pile number 1's situation that they want to improve? What is their situation? Okay, so we have the World here. Oh. Okay, so we've got the World, which is an ending, a completion of something, or a cycle coming to a close, ending something. And then we have the Fool here, which is about a new beginning, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. So an ending and a beginning. What is pile number 1's situation? So this could really be contemplating the ending of something, anything, okay? A job, a relationship, a way of thinking, really anything. Let's see what else. What is pile number 1's situation? We have the Hanged Man. What is pile 1's situation? Okay. Yeah, this looks like there's some type of ending here. And maybe for some of you, this has to deal with a decision that you have to make to sacrifice something, let something go. For some of you, it could be feeling indecisive about something, or even stagnancy. Some of you might be dealing with stagnancy. Some of you, it could be letting something go, beginning something new, starting something new, pursuing something new, because you do have the Queen of Wands here. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Pisces, Aquarius, and then the fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So if this kind of feels like what your situation is, then you can go ahead and keep watching. If this doesn't really fit what your situation is, I would suggest choosing a different pile. Okay? Because this is very specific with an ending here, a new beginning, maybe feeling indecisive about it, or even dealing with stagnancy. The Hangman also has to do with our perspective, or needing to shift our perspective. Opening up to new perspectives and new ways of looking at maybe these new beginnings here. Maybe for some of you, this also has to do with travel. I'm noticing that there's a cat in a boat here, kind of looking out of the boat. So yeah, some of you, this could be about traveling here. And I'm seeing the Emperor here at the bottom. The Emperor has to do with strategy, planning, decisive action, discipline, stability, foundations, structure. So maybe for some of you, this is about some type of life plan or goal, or some type of decision that you're trying to make here. We have the 8 of Cups, which is leaving something, walking away from something. Okay, so again, very specific here. If this doesn't really fit what your situation is, I would say choose another pile. Okay, the 8 of Cups is about letting go or walking away from something, or even a way of thinking. It could really, like I said, be anything here. Something that is no longer bringing fulfillment, happiness, or satisfaction, and essentially moving towards something else. Okay, whatever that something else is for you. And I'm noticing that in this Queen of Wands energy, the cat is standing on the chair, like staring at the wand that's just kind of like glowing. So many of you could be feeling this inspiration or this desire to create something new. And maybe for some of you, this means letting something go, some type of a sacrifice here. Okay. All right, so that's what the situation is here. I think we're going to ask Spirit now, how can you improve? Okay, and we also had Aries energy with that Emperor. And then with the 8 of Cups card, that is Pisces energy. Okay, so now let's ask Spirit here. What can you do to improve, or how can you improve your situation? The cards that came out for you earlier were Mindful, Groupthink, and also Caterpillar with Opportunity. Again, both of these are 4s. The Emperor is number 4. The 4s are about our foundation. Maybe for some of you, this has to do with even 4th house stuff, which could have to do with the home and family. Maybe for some of you. Okay, let's see. Perhaps for some of you, this has to do with a male, a masculine, okay? A father figure, a husband, a partner. Maybe some of you are contemplating leaving a relationship, okay? All right, so what can you do? How can you improve your situation? You know, the Eight of Cups also talks about emotional detachment. Okay? So maybe for some of you, if it is having to do with like a person, somebody who is part of your foundation, like a relationship, somebody you live with, maybe there is emotional detachment between you and that person. Okay? Or, like I said, it could be a job, you know, no longer feeling happy in a workplace, a job. So how can you improve your situation? Pile number 1. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is about the opportunity. And you've got the Caterpillar right here with opportunity. The Chariot is about having the willpower to move forward. So I almost feel that if you're feeling undecided about should I stay or should I go or should I leave, I feel like Spirit's saying leave. Okay, move forward. This is a new beginning, a new start. It's about opportunities, tangible opportunities. The Chariot energy is about having the willpower to do something, the strength, the determination. It's kind of like knowing in your mind and your heart that you're going to be successful. Okay, that you're making the right decision. This could even be movement into stability for you. Okay, movement into stability. Let's see what else. How can you improve your situation? I would say open yourself up to opportunities, okay? We have the 5 of Swords. How can you improve your situation? 8 of Cups. Okay, it's here again. Now, for those of you where, you know, you live with somebody or this has to do with your perspective, okay, your way of thinking. I am seeing the 8 of Cups here and the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords can talk about self-sabotaging thoughts, okay? So if the whole issue is the way you're looking at, say, a situation, right? The way in which we can improve it is by changing the way we're looking at it, changing the way that we're thinking about it. Because let's just say, for example, the situation involves a partner, okay? The 5 of Swords can talk about conflict, resentment, anger, hurting each other with, you know, the way in which it communicating with one another. And let's just say 2 people are fighting and arguing, and one person doesn't feel like their needs are being met, or they're feeling hurt, or they're just kind of filled with self-sabotaging thinking. The 8 of Cups would be a need for letting go of those negative thoughts, right? Changing our perspective and deciding to close out that cycle of thinking that way or behaving that way, right? And choosing to move beyond this type of energy in the way that we respond or react to a person or a situation. Or, you know, if you're a person who this has nothing to do with someone else, but more or less just like you, if you're someone who self-sabotages, right? Negative thinking here. This would be another thing for you to work on, that way of thinking, of moving beyond it. As I'm saying that, I see the 6 of Swords here at the bottom, which is about moving on or moving forward, okay, or even away from this way of thinking here. We've got the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So I almost feel like Spirit's saying here to set some energy in motion here. It's kind of like getting that momentum, that forward movement going. The 3 of Wands is also about taking that first step. So maybe for some of you, it's if you're contemplating leaving something or letting something go, you know, if you're feeling like you're in a toxic environment or a toxic person, a toxic relationship, toxic work environment, this could be you having the willpower and the courage to not let your fears kind of hold you back here, you know, especially if this new beginning or this new opportunity is going to help to stabilize you or a situation in your life, okay? What else do I want to look at? I think I want to look at what this mindful is talking about here. Let's look at number 40. We have keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, and groupthink. And there's hurtful thoughts right there, the Five of Swords. Okay, so if you are someone, like I said, who has a tendency to do that, the way that you can improve your situation, or even the way that you look at it, right, is a lot of that starts with you. A lot of that starts with you changing your perspective and the way that you're thinking or looking at something. Okay, it says the human mind can be so many things: a prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of groupthink, for when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hopes and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good. Love, more love. Gratitude, more things to be grateful for. Okay. So I want to see what else Spirit's advice is. But yes, we've got the Six of Swords here. And also notice the Five of Pentacles is right underneath that, which is basically what this was talking about, scarcity here. Okay, so maybe if some of you are having issues, say like with financial security and stability, and that's what the Four is about for you, stability with finances, right? So if we continue to stay, say like in a scarcity mindset or a victim mentality or negative thinking that we're never going to get out of, you know, debt or financial distress, and we focus on feeling helpless and hopeless, right? All that energy is going to do is bring in more scarcity, more lack, right? Or we can focus on, say, what we saw earlier, that Queen of Wands energy, which is empowered, which is creative, which is passionate, which is taking the lead, is staying motivated, right? Inspired, determined, focused, right? To open yourself up to opportunities, to setting things in motion, to getting more disciplined, more focused, more organized, you know, kind of, because there's two ways we can take it, right? We can focus on all the negative and get stuck there, or we can focus on empowering ourselves mentally, emotionally, to be able to move past whatever challenges we might have, right, in life here. Okay, so let's pull some more oracle here. Let's see, how can pile number 1 improve their situation? And certainly if you are in a situation that you've been contemplating getting out of because it's toxic, or because you feel like your needs are not being met, or you feel like you're being undervalued, you're not feeling happy anymore, then again, this is where Spirit's saying the way that you can improve your situation, in this case for some of you, might be getting out of it, excluding yourself, removing yourself from the situation and just moving away from it. Especially if it's creating too much chaotic energy for you in your life, and it's an actual person who's causing the drama, the negativity, or even you and another person or group of people together that is just creating that type of dynamic, that type of environment, that would be you removing yourself from it. Okay, improving your situation, remove yourself away from the negativity, the drama. Okay. So pile number 1, how can you improve your situation? And for others of you, it might simply be, again, your own thoughts here. So how can we improve it? Stop thinking a certain way, right? Stop kind of going back into the negative about it. So that would be moving away from thoughts that are not really serving. We have the hummingbird spirit here with joy, number 22. So this can be you certainly focusing on more higher frequency energies, focusing on the energy of joy, which is a very high vibrational energy. Okay. Focusing on doing things in your life that do bring joy, that do bring in happiness here. Or people surrounding you. Look at that. Joy and happiness. Hummingbird and bluebird. Beautiful. Okay. So number 7 here. Number 7, which is also the Chariot. Okay. I feel like this is you kind of envisioning yourself, right? Being successful. Happiness, right, is also a state of mind. So focusing on thoughts, okay, of joy, of happiness. Let's see what else. How can you improve your situation? We've got Dragonfly Spirit with change, and also the Spirit Guardian of Autumn, which is letting go. So like I said, some of you might be needing to let go of a situation. It could also be letting go of self-sabotaging thoughts if that's what your situation is, right? If you have a hard time getting going here because you procrastinate or because you're a negative thinker, being more pessimistic, right? That would be one of those things that you want to work on changing here as well. Okay. All right. So let's see if there's anything else that we want to add in here for you. And I'm going to use, where is the box at? I don't know where the box is right now. But we are using this beautiful deck, the Witching Hour Oracle, that was donated. And I feel like I messed up pronouncing the name last time, because this lovely person donated, I think it was like 4 Oracle decks to the channel. It is Cayenne or Kian, that donated this beautiful deck, the Witching Hour, along with some other ones. So thank you so much if you are watching this, for sending in this beautiful deck from my wish list for us to use for the channel. So let's see, anything else for pile number 1? Anything else for pile number 1, Spirit? Okay, so we have number 15, the Sacred Vows. And I don't know if you guys can tell here, but it looks like her hair, her mind, it has like all of these words all over it. I think it's a little bit too small for me to read, but those of you that want to, maybe something resonates in there for you, you can pause it and make it a little bigger for you to read everything that's in there. But it says the Sacred Vows and Commitment. So I want to, I'm also seeing see the bigger picture at the bottom with number 8. Okay, seeing the bigger picture. So let's see, number 15. So for some of you, this might even be working towards a goal here. Okay, so this one here, it says mystics and witches are governed by higher laws. Spirit works through them, channeling love, healing, abundance, self-sovereignty, and compassion for humanity. It is these beliefs guiding the witch through life, and she is committed to honoring the task placed upon her shoulders. This card represents the driving beliefs behind your choices. What is your moral compass? What keeps you aligned to your soul's nature and gives you a bump when you're deviating from your path? What are you passionate about? What are you committed to? What moves you, moves through you, and inspires you? The Sacred Vows guides you to devote yourself to what brings you joy and pleasure, to do more of what excites you. Embrace both the simple and complex joys in life, and allow the things that bring you rapture to be held in your life as sacred. Should this card happen to fall out of the deck and land in the reverse, which I don't think it did, then it says, or if you feel you are lacking an ethos to guide your path, it is an invitation to spend more time in prayer, connecting to the higher power that best supports your growth. Okay. And then your forest here says, seeing the bigger picture, which I feel like is, I noticed here that you guys have 2 birds, okay, and also the dragonfly, which to me is also right away in which these birds and the dragonfly are also able to see from a higher perspective, bigger perspective. So this might be about you, again, going back into that hanged man energy and changing or shifting your perspective about something. Okay, also notice how this bird is kind of like flying really high and can see the path, right? The path being clear of where you're being guided, or in this case, like I said, I feel like there's some type of new beginning here with that Ace of Pentacles. We're still seeing the same message here about walking away, ending something, letting something go, and moving towards a new beginning here. Okay. All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with card number 18, Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. Okay, so we're asking Spirit today, how can you improve your situation? So we want to find out what the situation is first. After doing this, we can make sure if this is what resonates for you. If you feel like it doesn't, you're more than welcome to choose a different pile, okay, that may closely correlate with whatever your situation is, okay? Okay, so pile 2, we want to know how you can improve your situation, but we also want to know what is the situation that you're trying to improve. So we're going to ask Spirit to share, okay, what is your situation, pile 2, that you want to improve? What is your situation? What is pile 2's situation, Spirit? We have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. What is pile number 2's situation? The 7 of Cups. Judgment. And the Star. Okay, so I'm getting a couple different things here. I noticed that your 2 main energies, the major arcana that are here, is the Judgment card and the Star. Judgment is about releasing, okay? Transformation, awakening, rebirth, renewal, okay? And then the Star is about healing, also renewal. It's about being guided towards your destiny, okay? Wish fulfillment. Now, I'm seeing the 7 of Cups energy here, which also has to do with opportunities, options, but it can also talk about daydreaming and fantasizing. Both of these cards can also talk about illusions, okay? The 7 of Swords has to do with deception, trickery, a person who's lying, cheating, stealing. It's about escapism, running away, avoiding, trust issues, betrayal, okay? So if any of those things, you know, kind of play into what your situation is here, maybe for some of you could be dealing with a person who is deceiving you or has created some type of illusion or who is avoiding you. Okay, as this relates to maybe say romantic stuff. Some of you, it could be about trying to find out like what your life purpose is, or trying to decide what your destiny is, you know, because the Judgment card is also about answering the call of our soul. So many of you might be feeling confused and feeling, okay, what is the right choice for me? What's the right option? What is my destiny here? The Judgment card is about making a major decision. So some of you could be needing to make a big judgment call here for your life, for your path. Okay. I'm also getting for some of you, this could be surrounding feeling bored at a job. Okay. Wanting something that brings about more fulfillment for you, having to make a choice here. Surrounding career is another thing that's coming through here. Okay. Now we do have Aquarius, Scorpio. Also notice that this is number 18 here. So this is connected into the moon energy. The moon is about uncertainty. It's about doubts, illusion, deception, confusion. Okay, could be another thing here. Feeling confused right now. Feeling maybe even emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. There's also Aquarius and Scorpio energy here as well. Okay. So what I would like to do, now that we kind of see where this energy is at, if this kind of fits what your situation is, you can keep on watching. If not, you might want to choose one of the other piles, okay? So let's ask Spirit here now, how can you improve? Because it looks like there's a big decision to make here, okay? Judgment can also be about resurrection. So maybe for some of you, this is about reconciliation with a person. Maybe it could be like not feeling, should I reconcile here with this person? So let's see. Let's ask Spirit here. How can you improve your situation? How can pile number 2 improve their situation? We have the Tower. Starting off with the Tower. Six of Swords. This looks like releasing and moving on here. Releasing and moving on. The Tower is about something being broken down. Looks like there's a wrecking ball that's kind of coming into this. I don't even know what this is. This is like a house. Looks like some type of structure here. That this wrecking ball. It reminds me of that song by Miley Cyrus, the Wrecking Ball song. Okay. How can pile number 2, we get the 3 of Cups. How can pile 2 improve their situation? The 9 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups. The Lovers. And the World. Okay. Okay, now some of you, this might have to do with the love situation, but the Lovers here is about making a choice, okay? Making a choice, and the World is an ending. So I almost feel like Spirit's saying whatever this situation is, in order to improve it, this could be about actually moving away from it. Okay? Maybe this means for some of you making the choice to leave a job, leave a relationship. For some of you, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to follow what your heart's desire is. Okay? Your heart's desire, because this is going to be something that leads to fulfillment for you. Okay? I want to look at this a little bit more, though. What is this Four of Cups energy here? I'm feeling another important thing here with improving your situation is you, because the Lover's energy here is about balance and harmony. So this could be you embodying the energy of balanced, okay? Balanced energy, harmonious energy. The Nine of Pentacles is about stability, independence, security. So maybe for some of you, you being more strong, more independent, more solid within yourself as a person, right, is going to be something that helps you to feel more stable or secure in your situation. We do have the Five of Swords here. How can you improve your situation? We have the Nine of Swords. Wow, all this 4, 5, 6, and 9 of Swords. I feel like Spirit's saying what also could be here as something to help you with improving your situation is to take a rest, take a break. Okay? Maybe this means taking a step back from whatever this situation is. Okay? Enough for you to take some time to really reflect and think about things, because there could be, with the Four of Cups energy here, sometimes this could be a blind spot, something that we're not seeing. So it might be helpful for you to kind of take a step back so that you can clear your mind. Okay? There could be some type of epiphany or realization that comes through as when you are able to kind of take a step back. Okay? Some of you might also have a tendency to self-sabotage, or could even be involved in a situation with another person even that is very chaotic. Okay? But yeah, some of you, I'm kind of getting a message here about moving on from something. Okay? And of course that message won't be for all of you, but somebody you might already feeling intuitively that there's something or someone you're needing to move away from. Okay? Maybe it's a toxic work environment, toxic job kind of environment. So let's see here. How to improve their situation. We have the Bee Spirit here with prosperity. We have Bear Spirit with healing, number 4. This is number 5. We have the Starry Night with acceptance, number 41. And then we also have the Dragonfly Spirit with change. Okay? So in order for you to improve your situation, for some of you might be able to, I feel like, learn to accept the things that you cannot change. Okay? Because with the Tower energy being present, the Tower energy happens by divine intervention. It's saying that something being broken down, whether it's an illusion, a foundation, may not be built on solid ground. Okay? So if something is, Spirit is removing something out of your life, or a person out of your life, You know, this is us coming to a place of acceptance of the things that we cannot change. That if something is being removed from our life or we're being shifted, it's kind of like this change is inevitable. Okay? But I also feel that it could be something of taking control of what you can and understanding that there are certain things that are outside of our control. Okay? So it's also us learning to surrender, right? And maybe for some of you, this means with you working on your own healing, okay, can help to stabilize your energy and help you to feel more, I feel supported, okay? So I want to see, I actually feel like I want to read this message here with the acceptance here. So let's see, that is number 41. Let's see. Okay, so it says, through the pine boughs, 1,000,000 stars shine brightly overhead. In the stillness of the night, you can hear the soft songs, each star with its own melody, all notes coming together as one glorious song. You feel your spirit rise as this canticle of the cosmos showers down on you. You know that you have a place on the planet that is unique and remarkable. Allow blessings of the Creator to cascade into your being. You are so very worthy of this grace and so much more. Embrace all parts of yourself. Accept your majesty. There are times when it may be challenging to fully accept yourself just as you are. Yet when you don't honor all parts of yourself, you are denying yourself a full experience of life. There are no wrong experiences. Each one allows you to grow as a spiritual being. Some people say they can never accept the dark deeds that have been done on the planet. There is no need to do so. Some things are just wrong. However, in order to bring more light into the world, you must first accept yourself in all your permeations. What you deny in yourself runs your life. The more you accept yourself, the more fulfillment and life force energy you will have. The spirit of the starry night says, embrace your inner majesty. Accept your life in all of its configurations. Every moment has profound value, even if it doesn't seem like it. Forgive yourself and others. Accept all that life has provided, and harmony will ensue. Okay? All right, so let's get your last message, pile number 2. For some of you, I almost feel like there's something that you could be holding on to right now. For some of you, that could be blocking your flow of blessings in your life. Okay. Interesting. We got the sacred vows here, which is the same message that pile 1 got. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the initiation. It says a sacred test. A sacred test. And I feel like I forgot. I wanted to read the eyes of the eagle. It says rising above the fray. I want to look at what that message says for you guys. Okay, so it's about protection, inherent trust, rising above the fray. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eyes to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacle, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are called now to trust your heart and your instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right, and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. Okay? But we also have this message here about a sacred test, and I feel like many of you are going to be like, well, what is this sacred test? What is this that Spirit is talking about here? So let's see what that's about. It says, the initiation have been used for thousands of years. They represent your willingness to be prepared to risk everything to obtain greatness. And they also challenge you to see if you're ready to embrace the path before you. They aren't meant to be easy or fun. They're a test of your character, determination, and courage, and of your ability to face and overcome unexpected challenges. You may throw your hat in the ring and fail despite how hard you've trained or prepared, but that is the gamble required. You are not guaranteed to win, but you are guaranteed to lose if you don't try. You are in a period of initiation, or will be soon. The universe is challenging you to see how well you handle your circumstances. Like finals in school or an entrance exam, you must prove you are ready to embrace the bigger challenges that come with bigger goals. Your situation requires you to be calm, confident, logical, strategic, and to stand your ground in the face of adversity. The more positive side of this card is that an initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one. Many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Therefore, this is also a card of hope and good things to come. Okay? All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonate with this card here, number 26, it says gathering around, the power of community. Okay, so your reading today is how can you improve your situation. So as I said in the intro, we're going to try to find out what your situation is to make sure that you've chosen the right pile. And then we're going to ask Spirit, how can you improve it? Okay. With whatever it might be. So if this part of the reading doesn't really resonate, okay, you're more than welcome to choose one of the other piles that might be more in line with whatever your situation is, okay? And if none of the piles resonate today, maybe next time, okay? Or you can check out one of the other readings that are available that might be helpful for you. Okay, so pile number 3, what is your situation that you want to improve first off? What is your situation? What is pile 3's situation? We've got the Lovers. The Lovers can be about a partnership, okay, a commitment of some kind. It may even have to do with a decision you're trying to make, okay? We have the 5 of Wands. So we've got Leo and Gemini energy here. We've got the Sun. What is your situation? Pile number 3. The World. I noticed the World came out in every pile today. Every pile. Okay, so the 5 of Wands energy here is about some type of challenge or some type of change that you can either be contemplating. It could maybe be, some type of challenge, conflict that you could be dealing with. It could be something that you feel within yourself or even involving other people. Okay. And I feel like it's kind of like this desire to kind of bring this to a close, bring it to an end. For some of you, it could be that you're wanting to just kind of, I feel like, feel a sense of peace, of calm, of confidence, of joy, of happiness. You know, so of course this challenge could be many different things that you're facing right now, but the Five of Wands can be a little bit of a challenging energy, okay? And it could be having to do with like other people, other people. It could be an environment. It could be having to do with like family members. So yeah, I feel like I want to even look at that a little. I'm seeing the Five of Cups is here too at the bottom. Now the Five of Cups is feeling discouraged, disappointed. This could certainly be dealing with grief or pain, loss, okay? So yeah, for some of you, this might be kind of like restoring a sense of joy, happiness in your life, and kind of closing out the chapter of you struggling or, you know, dealing with some very challenging energy in your life, maybe any aspect of your life right now. And it kind of feels like you just want to feel at peace. You want to feel happy again. You want to bring this chapter to an end. Okay, so maybe there's something that you're feeling discouraged by, or there might even be like a loss of hope or feeling hopeless right now. Some of you might be grieving the loss of a relationship, you know, or conflict with another person, and, you know, feeling sad about that situation, or discouraged, disappointed. I kind of want to look at this Five of Wands energy here. What is this Five of Wands? The Two of Cups. Yeah, some of you this has to do with maybe a relationship for some of you, a partnership. For some of you this might be a work commitment, a business partnership. Now we do have the King of Swords. Some of you this might be dealing with an air sign, having to do with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The World card is going to be fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Okay. There's also Cancer and Scorpio energy here as well. Okay. So I do feel like for many of you, this is about trying to make maybe some type of decision. Some of you might be struggling with clarity right now. Okay. Stepping into your power to make some type of a decision. Okay, an important decision, I'm feeling like. Some of you might even be dealing with legal, okay, situation right now. Okay, so if that is something that does resonate for you, then we can keep on listening, okay? If it doesn't, then I would suggest choosing one of the other piles. Okay, this was part of your advice with how can you improve your situation. And we have gathering around here the power of community. So this might be where Spirit's advice to you here is how you can improve your situation is by surrounding yourself with people who are supportive, okay? Or this might be connecting with community members, okay? You know, feeling like you don't have to be alone with whatever it is that you're facing, okay? Involving yourself within a community of people or person that can help to support you, okay, is what Spirit's saying here. So let's pull the tarot. How can you improve you know, this could be about socializing, interacting with others, talking, communication, joining forces with others, okay? Maybe for some of you. How can you improve your situation? Pile 3, how can you improve your situation? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. How can Pile 3 improve? The Fool. We have the Strength card. I feel like this Five of Swords has shown up too in every pile today. So I don't know what is going on within the collective, but it is here. Five of Pentacles. How can you improve? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's about the ebb and flow of life, the ups and downs. And knowing that whatever situation we might be in right now, that it is temporary. Okay? The Five of Pentacles is when we are in a place of need. Okay? Now, some of you could be, you know, going through some, say, like financial struggles right now. Okay? Now, the Five of Pentacles energy, if your finances are taking a hit right now, or, you know, you don't really have what you need right now, like in terms of home, food, shelter, resources, right? Your resources. If you're feeling a little bit lacking there, then I feel like Spirit's saying, don't be afraid of asking for help. That's where the gathering around here and the power of community, meaning that you let people know, right? I need help. So for some of you, it could be getting past or moving past those fears surrounding asking for help. Okay. There's this situation here is actually reminding me of another YouTuber, and she's actually a person that I found, I don't know how many months ago, probably like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and she is a very beautiful soul. In the transmissions and channelings that she shares with the collective. And oftentimes I noticed that she was filming in her car. And I think it was about a few days ago, she posted something. And it was a community post kind of asking her little community that she built for help. And she was basically kind of going over what her situation was, kind of letting people know that she was living in a hotel and had to get out of a very toxic environment that she was in, and she has a child. So, you know, and I know a lot of people within the collective are kind of like in that situation, but this is kind of what this is reminding me of, is when you feel in that energy of despair, and you feel isolated, you feel alone, you feel like desperate, right, for help or for somebody to see or to know. So for some of you, I know that are kind of like in that situation, you know, where it's just kind of like having those basic needs be met, not being able to put food on the table, not being able to, you know, have a stable place to live, or trying to get out of a situation that you know is not good for you, or family, children. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of her just kind of, you know, and I think I'm going to share her link too, because I think she the post that she created, it had all of her like her PayPal and her Cash App. And for anybody that was open to helping her, you know, not in a way that she's like begging people to help her, you know, like, but just more or less kind of setting aside pride and ego and asking for help, you know, to help her and her son to get into a stable place, a safe space for the two of them. And so I feel guided. I'm gonna share that, the post that she had. Okay, I will put the link. I'll have to see if it'll let me link her post into the comments for you guys to see that. You know, but if you're in that situation too, you know, I feel like the same message applies here. We have gathering around here and the power of community, you know? So this can certainly be trying to work past any of those self-sabotaging thoughts, right? And not being afraid, you know, of asking for the help, being strong, being courageous, being brave, setting fears aside. Okay. For some of you, this is going to be about finding your inner strength, your confidence, your courage. Some of you could very well be being guided towards a new beginning at this time. Okay. I'm also feeling what might help you to improve your situation is to kind of take some time to maybe even slow down a little bit at this time. Because we do have the Knight of Pentacles energy here, which is about being purposeful and intentional in our actions, in our movement, right? Planning things carefully, taking little baby steps. So some of you, like I said, I feel like are being guided towards change, but it's also understanding that whatever situation we might be going through right now, it's temporary. Okay? But if you are, and I can't remember what her name is. I think her channel is Celestial Rainbow 144 or something like that. But she truly is a beautiful soul. She sings during her channelings. Like she just gives out such beautiful energy, and to know that she's going through something like that, and yet still she keeps the vibe high, you know? I feel like definitely says a lot about her character as a person, you know, that even amidst the challenges that she's going through, to kind of keep that beautiful spirit about her. Okay, so yeah, I think she's Celestial Rainbow 144, but I'm going to put her, you know, her little post that she put there, and then also share it in the community. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of people, not just, you know, within our collective too, but even on YouTube, right? There's a lot of people out there where, you know, where they are afraid of asking for help. And, you know, sometimes some people are in a position where they can help, you know, and they can give if they are able to, you know. And I feel like this could also be something encouraging for you too, that if you are in that position where you do need help, whether that be, you know, friends, people to support you, people around you, you know, asking for other help in other areas of your life, that you're not afraid to ask for it, you know. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna share what she had there. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I feel like some of you are being guided towards a new beginning here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Some of you might be kind of like at a turning point in your life where you kind of feel like your life is going through a period of transition. Okay, or maybe there are certain things that are kind of like coming to a close, coming to an end, and you're kind of like in that in-between stage of not really knowing what the next step is, the next phase, the next chapter, and it's kind of like you're right in the middle, right? It's kind of this energy that I'm getting from this, that transition period I'm kind of getting. Okay. So yeah, I feel like Spirit's asking you here, what you can help you is finding your inner strength, channeling your inner strength here. Again, not being afraid to ask for help. Okay, trying to move beyond any negative thinking, self-sabotaging thoughts, and kind of really focus, I feel like, at this time, right? Of what, say, like the goal is, or what it is that you're trying to work towards. I feel like at this time. And also with the full energy here, this is about you being open to new opportunities, new beginnings, new possibilities, right? That maybe you're not even thinking of right now. And then we have the Six of Wands energy here, which is about victory. It's about overcoming obstacles, being successful. So for some of you, this may be envisioning, right, yourself as seen through to your success in whatever situation this might be. Okay. Envisioning your ability to be able to move past or through whatever this situation is. So let's pull some oracle here and see what else is coming through for you. So pile number 3. How can pile number 3 improve their situation? We have the Aspen Spirit with courage. Okay. Courage. We have the Forest Temple with enlightenment. We have the Unicorn with purity. And then we have love here. Okay. Yeah, and I'm seeing grace here at the bottom. Grace. And I certainly feel, like I said, whatever this situation is that you could be going through right now, it is kind of moving through it with grace, okay? With courage, with confidence. You know, some of you with the purity here, this could also be working towards clearing your own energy. Okay, purifying thoughts, right? Which would be getting rid of these negative thoughts, negative thinking, the feeling of despair, feeling helpless, right? Or hopeless, and that your needs will not be met. It's more or less shifting into a different mentality, different mindset. Okay, this could be focusing on the energy of love, of, which is a very high vibrational energy. Knowing that you are supported, okay, that there is support out there for you. With this enlightenment here, I'm noticing how this looks like there is, in the middle of this temple here, there is this doorway, you know, and you have that new beginning here. So for, like I said, for some of you, this could be, you know, the way in which the universe is kind of redirecting you for some of you, helping you to shift or change. And I'm noticing that the door is glowing, and there's also this glow within her heart chakra here as well. So some of you, how you can improve your situation, I mean, this may even revolve around healing. Okay, healing things within yourself. For some of you, I feel like this has to do with heart chakra. For others, I'm feeling this has to do with your root chakra. Okay, healing the root chakra, which is for you is going to be more grounding. Okay, spending time outdoors and nature. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile number 3. We have the Coven with Soul Family. And then let's get one more. So again, it's kind of like giving me that energy of people around you supporting, right? We have Soul Family here and familiar with deep bonds. So yeah, I feel like this, I mean, because this could even be you connecting with other people for advice, for support, for emotional support, for spending time with, for helping to uplift your spirits, for helping you with maybe ideas or inspiring you in some way, you know, to help be that stabilizing force within your own life, to keep you in a place where you are remaining optimistic, right? Having trust, having faith, or maybe even people in your life that help to restore faith, right? And humanity and others and good people, right, in this world. Okay, and knowing that there are people like that out there. Okay. All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.